All right, for today's BotBots reviews, we are checking out a Series 1 BotBot. This is Batsby from the Jock Squad. Batsby here turns into a little baseball bat, obviously fitting in with the theme of the Jock Squad being all sports guys. And, it's not a bad baseball bat mode. Obviously, like, the one big problem with it is, it's got the chibi BotBot proportions. So, like, a baseball bat being a really long object, like, it only sort of translates. It's more shaped like a chicken wing than a than a baseball bat. But that being said, the wood detail on here is really nice. Like, they not only did they sculpt in like the wood grain, but they also like put a bit of paint in there, so it really sticks out. And like did a bit of like a black wash sort of. So it's a pretty good baseball bat mode. Obviously, the proportions aren't great, but given that it is these proportions, I think it's about as good as it could be. But yeah, pretty good. Transformation wise, you take the arms here. You kind of have to get your fingernails in there and then pull them out. They're not too tight, thankfully. You take this section here and flip it up, and that reveals his face. And then you take the handle here and just split it, and that'll make his legs. And there you have Batsby in his robot mode. And yeah, he's pretty cute. He's a simple lad, but he definitely works. I really like. They did this with with Lovestruck, the baseball guy too, where they have that flap that's hiding the face, but then when you flip up the flap, it kind of becomes like the brim of a baseball cap, and that is just really clever. Like, he was the first one to do it, and I think it's really clever, and I really appreciate that, because otherwise, like, if it were any other object, like having this dumb flap sticking out from the front of his face would just be kind of an eyesore. But for him, it totally works because he's a baseball bat and he's got a baseball hat on, even though it's just kind of like the implied shape of it. But yeah, really works. Articulation wise, the arms can rotate a little bit forward, and then the legs can spread out to pretty much the full splits. But I don't know what what use you're really going to get out of that. But yeah, not a whole lot there, but doesn't really need it. But yeah, he's a pretty simple guy. He doesn't like have a bunch of like really wowing detail, but the things that he does well, and I appreciate that. I'd say robot mode for me probably gets a 4 out of 5. It's not like overly stunning, but I like the thing with the brim there, and yeah, otherwise he's just pretty good. Alt mode, I'm also gonna give a 4 out of 5. Like, yeah, obviously the proportions let it down a little bit, but going that extra mile to put in that like the actual like paint in the wood texture there, I think really sends it a long way. Because like if you're looking at that, you definitely know it's a baseball bat. It's a weird shape, but it's a baseball bat. And then transformation is normal average, so 3 out of 5, which is going to give Batsby here an ultimate score of 11 out of 15, which makes him a 3-star BotBot. So yeah, pretty good. Kind of on that higher end of average there, like I've said a lot with the 11 out of 15 guys. Yeah, nothing really terribly wrong with him, nothing super stellar, just kind of an average, simple dude. Very good BotBot. So yeah, that is going to be it for Batsby. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I do BotBots reviews Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then other reviews on Sundays. And yeah, here we have BotBots Series 1 Batsby.